Assalamu alaikum. So this is an AP Precalculus question from lesson 2.5a. This is about doing the exponential regression on your graphing calculator. Take a minute to read the question, then proceed with the video. Now, in this question, we need to do the exponential regression on the calculator to find the model of this situation using this model. And then we're going to calculate the value of the debt after 24 months. And when the value of X is 24, we have to calculate the value of Y. So firstly, we go to menu, then number 2, statistics. Then you fill in the values of X and Y. The month is in list 1, and the debt is in list 2. So I type the numbers 1, X cubed, 4, 5, 7. Then I click the right arrow to go to list 2 or Y, 620, X cubed, 1083 X cubed, 1215, 1902. Then I go to graph to get the scatter plot, then graph 1. Now I have the scatter plot, but I need the model of this equation. So I click on calculate, F1. Then I don't have the exponential here on the screen, so I click on F6. The exponential is shown at F3, so I click on F3. I want this form, a times b power x, as mentioned in the question, so I choose F2. Now, I cannot use the numbers rounded to 2 or 3 decimal places because here in the question they say use the exponential model from your calculator. So I have to use the numbers exactly as they are without rounding. So in this case, I click on copy, F5, then I click on execute. Now, if I go to menu, graph, which is number 5, I find the function copied here. This is the value of A, 510.8656, blah, 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 times the value of B, 1.20187044, power X. So this is our model. Now, if you notice here, the equal sign is not highlighted. So I have to click on select in order to select this function and graph it. So firstly here to get select, I have to click on exit. I need to see select here on the screen. Select is F1. I click on select. Now it is selected. I click on execute. Now it is graphed. To calculate the value of Y at X equals 24, we click on F5, which says Gsolve, Y calculate. So we click on F6 to get Y calculate, then F1. Now I plug in the value of X, which is 24, enter. Now it's out of my domain because I cannot actually see the 24 on the screen. So if you can't see it, then your screen cannot see it. So in order to get the value of Y at 24, again, I draw. I need to zoom out. And I need to see the 24 on the screen, actually. So I need to zoom out a little more. So we're almost there. This is where the 24 is. Now I click on Gsolve. Again, F6, Y calculate. I plug in the value of X, which is 24. And now the value of Y is 42,159.00974. And it is option C, 42,159. They said here to the nearest dollar. That's why we didn't have to include the decimal places.